Welcome to the show. Yes, I see you back there, Shadowhawk. Just give me a minute. Now we can do this. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to 30 more days of StreamYard. Woohoo. We pay for it around here. We'd be desperate. Texas Dave will not be joining us. He's got some kind of cold, sniffle, something. He said maybe in a couple of weeks.
How about come back in again, Rick? Sorry.
Okay. All right. So I've been looking at a few things on YouTube today because last night it was just the wheel in the sky keeps on turning, and I did delete the StreamYard already, so I will put it back in the chat for you, Shadow, right there. I watched some things on Dark Shadows. Watched Stall Track Doomsday Machine. Totally remiss in seeing that Monday on the premiere. Meant to go on there and just totally forgot about it. Just totally didn't look at my calendar. Forgot about it. I've been relying on my calendar. Just been trying to do what I can around here, and the weather's not been too well. It's like 74 right now. Very breezy, very windy. I was outside earlier just doing some pickup in the front yard. I've already got in the backyard. Did a little bit in the backyard too. Cleaned the patio off pretty much completely. I've got a little scoop and a broom, and these things off the tree fall down, and it's all messed up again. The wind's blowing that dry stuff that's out in the ash tree down on the patio again, but it's gives me something to do. You know,
There you go.
Clean it up again. Yeah, and I cleaned up a little bit of the acorns and branches and stuff, that not the larger stuff that was blown down, and put that in the trash. Some more pine needles, and swept off my front doorstep and everything. And you know, a little outside work never hurt anybody. Good for the complexion. Went to the dollar store yesterday after the show, and got a few things. You know, everybody pushing the alien agenda, but if I were an alien and I see this alien slingshot, why the hatred? Would you want to come here in peace if, you know, when they make out a game of killing you? You know, I don't know.
That's why we don't get aliens. They know how we are.
And I don't even see a string. I guess you get your own rubber band. They don't even supply you with a rubber band. They just supply you with the fork and the two aliens to shoot at.
They need
shoots up to 15 feet. I need to sue this company, which is probably in China, probably made in China. Yes, made in China. How did I know that? Shoots up to 15 foot. That's false advertising. It won't do anything without a rubber band.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Right? Yeah.
Good point.
I picked up a little cutting mat, which was pretty cool for $1.25 in the craft section. You know, for just when you want to take an X-Acto blade and cut, maybe an edge off of a card or something, something smaller. I thought I would try this out. It is thin, but they say cutting board, so cutting boards don't necessarily have to be, thick, thick, thick. It's 4.5 by 6.5. So nice little gridded area there. I thought I'd give one of these a shot for the price. And I picked up some hair stubs original. It was the only one too. I like getting the only one, sometimes. I think I've seen this. I haven't tried it. Barbecued flavored potato chips. Have you seen these? I know that hers, I believe, makes like a ketchup chip, which isn't too bad.
I do know the Stubbs barbecue though. I get that around here, and it's good.
I got these. Thought I'd try these. I got since I got my last backer on the campaign said get her a pig ear. Well, I got her the biggest ear, water buffalo ear though.
Oh wow!
And that's a big, baby. Yeah, that's a big one. So I didn't get the pig ear, but I got her an ear nonetheless. I know she's tried some. They make this stuff, and it may be this stuff here. This is packaged different, water buffalo jerky. So I think this is a little bit different. Mm-hmm. But now also do these almost like pork Ryan, like puffed up stuff, but it's actually like water buffalo lung material.
Really? Oh.
So I've given that to Abby before. She will eat it. She likes it. It does stink. She gets it wet in her jowls and stuff. It's not that great for her breath, but I look for different treats. But I got this. I've never seen the buffalo jerky. Don't know what this is made out of. Maybe the meat. I don't know. But
yeah,
got her that big pig ear looking thing, which wasn't. And I totally got duped on this. Charms fluffy stuff. You got strawberry blue and blue raz, blue raspberry and lemon.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, oh, that's cool. I'll try those different flavors. Well, I just opened it up and it's all of them combined.
Oh.
So you get them all combined. I was thinking they might be separate. Stupid me, That's mostly lemon. That's pretty good. Sugar. But, there's some blue raz. Not bad. I mean, sugar. It's cotton candy. I won't be going to the fair this year, so, Now the other day, or maybe, oh, yeah. I also got these to draw with. Micro tip brush pen. It is in blue, and I thought I would give that a try on the drawing circuit. And then this is a metallic brush marker, purple. I think they only had 2 of these. See, that purple looks blue with I did get with Omer just seconds ago, and we were about 30 minutes ago, and we have worked on updating some things on the computer, and we'll continue to do that. So hopefully we'll get there. And then they had a bunch of the greens. I may have to go back and get some more greens. It is a metallic green because I've used greens for bogs, and so I'll be testing these out pretty quickly. And I was kind of out of crackers. Crackers, and I hate to complain, but like crackers, just your normal crackers are like at Aldi are like $1.80 something, right? Almost $2 for a box of crackers for 4 sleeves of crackers. That's ridiculous. You could get those for 99 cents or even less than that, maybe 69 cents, not a few years ago, right? Whatever. I mean, crackers. went through the roof. Now I've been getting the Always Save brand, but now that's way over, to another grocery store that's not convenient really to go to.
Yeah.
But now I found these, and I actually bought these and another sleeve of these. I bought 2 sleeves of these, which really are 6 sleeves. Rosemary olive oil. I didn't even read that. It did have an herby taste to it. I did try this with some cheese, but Keebler makes these. Highly recommend these for $1.25. Look what you're getting. Quite heavy. They're good taste. Look how many you get. That's pretty good deal. And it's cheaper than your regular saltine crackers. So you might want to get a little fancy for $1.25 and go to the Dollar Tree and try some of these with some of your seafood. Just saying.
Yeah.
Um,
We got to stop tomorrow after work and stock back up again so I can do tomorrow's show.
Rosemary olive oil, but yeah, I did that with some cheddar cheese, and it was pretty good. I went to the printers today, and we're going to do promo card 1 and 2 was on the ash can edition of Devil Flyer, and so it's time for 3 and 4. The backs will look like this. I can't tell you exactly how they'll look, but this time they will be in color, and I paid them for the 50 cards that are being produced. There's 2 cards, 25 count on each, and it will have the only thing that I was iffy about was promo card number 3 and 4 will be on them like this, and since they are in color on this one side, and I'll probably just leave it black and white like this,
Right.
to unify it with the first couple here, but the Armored Flyer's no problem because he's got like a white background like this, but the Bystander piece where it's kind of shattered glass, shattered reality, this might get a little lost, that promo card number and everything. So she's going to do me some demos, and I'll approve whatever looks good, but
Gotcha.
so I paid for those cards today, and I should have those by Friday, hopefully. She didn't tell me that, but I imagine I'll probably have them before or by Friday to show you, fully.
And all right. Well, I'm just gonna check the chat, but it's just me and you, buddy.
Just me and you so far, although we have other people watching. The watch count here is up, and there are more people coming in, hopefully.
Well, I hope so.
I told everybody to stand by. We are back. Still more to come. Please stand by is the title today. Episode 1265. 65 being a good year, the year I was born. Just saying. And then in a couple episodes, we'll come up on 67 when you were born.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. What did you say about Texas Dave earlier? Is he still not going to be on for a couple more weeks?
He said a couple of weeks. I'll read you exactly what he said. Be happy to do that. I did watch a couple of things. I didn't quite get them all watched on Mark Levin. So Mark Levin, I listened to him on the radio, conservative talk show host. Apparently he's quit Fox. He was like broke down in tears, and I haven't watched the whole show. I've not gotten to the point where he breaks down in tears and says, I can't do this anymore, blah, blah, blah. And I think that's a good thing. I don't think Fox, I mean, yes, he's reaching some people on Fox, and he gets like 11 million viewers, I think, most of the time. Right. Hello, all. Where is everybody? Well, I guess they're lurking, Omer, today.
Hey, Omer.
And that's just fine. Let's see. I need to go to the Facebook link. There we go. But yeah, I'm in the process of watching the whole thing on, the rebroadcast, I guess, on Fox's YouTube channel. I did watch something that kind of gave you a play-by-play of it.
Okay.
Of what went on. I did send Texas Dave the link, though, before I even dropped the link for you in the chat. Is Dave? Well, shoot, now I'm not seeing his response.
Wait.
Don't know where it would have went, actually.
Yeah, no idea.
But he said thanks for the links that I've been sending, but he had cold, congestion, something. I mean, he didn't say congestion, but and maybe he'd be able to come back on in a couple weeks. So we'll see.
Yeah, okay.
I'm paraphrasing
Well,
there because I really don't know what. I don't know why I'm not seeing it right now, but my computer is doing some strange stuff of late. So but I and Omer have been doing some stuff to hopefully rectify that and rectify that. Yeah.
Rectum. Damn near killed him.
Yeah, that's what I said. So I'll try one of these stubs here, just to let you know what I think about the barbecue chip. It is quite strong taste, smelling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Stubbs barbecue is good stuff. I like the spicy one.
I can't do spicy, but that's
Yeah, I know. You're sensitive. But the regular barbecue's pretty good too. And then they got I think they got a honey barbecue, and then they got a smoky something or another. It's got like can't remember what it was, smoky garlic or something.
Well, this is supposed to be their original. This is supposed to be their original.
Yeah, but they're all pretty good.
Gluten free.
I just discovered Stubbs like last year, maybe a little less than a year ago. But I like them.
Huh?
I said, but I like them.
Yeah. Match made in barbecue heaven, it says, when we set out to capture that legendary smoky, savory taste of Texas barbecue. Omer, have you tried Stubbs barbecue sauce? Hit the like. Thank you. Have you tried this? Apparently out of Texas barbecue sauce. Stubbs has proven it is the real deal. The combination of our crispy potato chips with the savory taste of Stubbs' original barbecue sauce makes for one legendary snacking experience. Just taste the results for yourself. Hares, forever good. Yeah. Yeah, I would say it's got a saucy, savory, smoky sort of taste to it, kind of different. A little bit of bite, not much, but a little bit of bite.
Yep. Yeah, just a little. Just a little.
Mm-hmm. I could see eating those, not exactly by themselves, but with a sandwich would be very good.
Yeah, they go really good with like burgers and dogs or whatever too.
Well, it's always burgers and dogs season, even if you have to do it in your kitchen. I suppose. I mean, I'm wanting to grill when my sister comes, but it's getting colder and colder, windier. I just hope the weather doesn't turn really foul,
Yeah.
to where you can't do anything outside. It's wet, it's rainy, or there's snow, or there's ice, or and you encounter that probably before I do.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like it was chilly this morning when I left, and then break time came around 8 o'clock or so. The wind had died down. It wasn't too bad. It was tolerable. But I got ready to leave for work, man. I walked out the door and the wind had picked up again, and it was chilly. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
not good.
I guess maybe the lows have been in the top 40s or low 50s around here. I mean, it's not been extremely cold, but it's like a comfortable 67 in here. But usually, I mean, it's actually warmer out here than it is. And so, well, you see, the thing is, what Christopher Blaylock, Doc, what is it? Are you mocking us the way we're talking? What is this cryptic talk that we've got? I guess I should yes, Stubbs is good. Oh, cool. I guess I should drop the linkage into the chat once again. And so if you want to come in, Omer and Doc, you can. There's the link.
Hail, fellas, climb aboard.
Yeah, I don't know that I've seen. Well, I've probably seen Stubbs, but I've got like a closet full of different barbecue sauces that I've gotten for a very long time. You know, just I don't know why. I mean, some of them are probably expired. You know, I haven't gotten to them. You know, Best Buy, right? I don't know. I don't know that for a fact, but I've been, you know, with the sauces for a while, for years. Hey, Doc.
Howdy, Doc.
What's this cryptic talk we got out in the chat?
Hello, Shadowhawk. Hello, Rex. Well, you know, Fred, the thing right here is, no, Rex, you happen to, I don't even remember what you said when I came in.
Okay.
But you sound, my pastor, he's very, very country. And he used to say, now, the thing right here is, and this is important. And he would say that to make his points, right? Well, after a few years, he would say, well, the thing right here is, and the whole congregation would go, and this is important.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, you see, the thing is,
Right
did I say that?
No, but you said something and your tone was just exactly
Similar.
him. His name was Pastor Charles Killingsworth. He was a great guy.
I met a pastor Sunday that his name is Lance. I'm not sure about his last name, but he's been the pastor there, I think, for 5 years at Awaken, where I attended. And I'll probably go back this Sunday. Really enjoyed the message. I mean, even though it was on finances, he was talking about God being your source and everything, and it had a outline and everything. It was a very nice presentation. But he used to be a basketball coach, apparently.
Okay.
So that's in his background.
Yeah. Pastor Charles was a basketball player. He lettered in it in high school and college.
Well, now,
and his nickname was Foots. Foots
well,
Killingsworth.
that's not your friend that collects comics, Charles, is it? That's another Charles.
Different Charles. Okay. Different Charles.
Okay.
But yeah, Foots Killingsworth.
How is your friend Charles doing, though, that lives not too far from you?
He's all right. He's good.
He's all right. Okay. He kind of reminds me of Roy Thomas, kind of a, I don't know Roy Thomas personally, but he seems like he's sort of a dour, sort of low energy type guy.
He's not hyper, and he's a deep thinker. He thinks before he talks. But he's a great conversationalist once he warms up to you.
You don't hear the country in your own voice, do you?
Oh, absolutely, I do.
You do? Yeah, he thinks before he talks. You know, you emphasize that Southern talks.
I'm pouring it on right now, Rex, on account of.
Are you?
On account of I'm in Arkansas right now. So.
Yeah, you're with the male version of Mandy Summers.
No.
Love you, love bug.
Rex. What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh man, I can't even take a drink. Oh man. So what you been up to, Doc?
Oh, I actually can't stay long. I gotta meet with Christy to do show prep here in just a little bit for the show tomorrow. But I cooked an early dinner because the wife wanted to go to bed early, tired.
Yeah.
And I was making it's meatballs, mushrooms, and rice, and usually I put like au jus gravy in it and serve it up in a bowl. Something
Wow.
hearty and
Okay.
good, right?
Yeah.
I'm already cooking it, fellas, when I realized, man, I don't have any au jus or brown gravy at all. All I had was some packets of chicken gravy. And I'm like, I
Well,
made the
that would
chicken
work.
gravy, and
Yeah.
it was good. It worked out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You got one of your pets in there,
Yeah,
trapped
Moxie.
in there with you. Yeah.
Come here, Moxie. Come here. Say hi. Hello.
No.
Unlike some streamers, I don't shock her to make her lay in the same spot.
Yeah, I got some au jus. I got some au jus powder, gravy mix, and it was good with what I had it with. I forget what I mixed it up with, but and actually that's on my short list to get is some gravy mixes. That's always good, especially.
I tell you, it's a good recipe, and I'll give it to you both. It's very simple. Just make you some meatballs, however you like them.
Mhm.
I just put a little bit of onion in mine, some garlic powder, and cook them up. And then you serve them with sticky rice, make your rice sticky. And then instead of gravy, use cream of mushroom soup.
Mm-hmm.
Mix that in.
My mother used to put the rice in the meatballs.
Yeah, that's what you do. You mix it all together.
Okay. Yeah. Have you tried Stubbs barbecue sauce, Doc?
I have not, sir.
I don't think I have either. I've seen it, but I've not picked up any.
Are you hateful soul? How are you?
What's up, Doc?
What's going on?
I figured I'd come on, actually be on the stream, so Doc can see what I look like. Because I'm sure, I'm sure you've seen me, but like, yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I've seen you before.
You can't get enough.
It's a little shocking. Hey,
can't get enough of this. Oh,
yeah, you can't get enough of this.
I'm really loving your Halloween costume you got on. That's neat.
Yes.
I got to disagree with you. I mean, I haven't had Stubbs, but you're going to be hard pressed to beat Sweet Baby Ray's.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yeah, try that. Stubbs is pretty good.
Oh, I'm sure that's good too. Yeah.
I mean, I'll try it. I'm always looking for the next better barbecue sauce.
Oh, I do like Sweet Baby Ray's, but the Stubbs is a little more traditional style. It feels more like a Texas style barbecue.
Like
right. That's what I was gonna say. There's two camps, right? Just like there's Chicago and New York pizza. There's two barbecue camps, Texas style, and then what? Atlanta? Is that the
Southern style? Georgia.
Yeah, Kansas City style with like mustard.
Well, I was going to say the weirdest one. KC doesn't do the mustard, but South Carolina does. They make a mustard-based barbecue sauce, and it's okay. But if you've grown up with either Texas or KC or Southern Georgia style, and you go to South Carolina, it'll knock your head off. I mean, it's different.
Doc, I saw something I think years ago on the History Channel where they were doing sort of, I guess they maybe cooked it. I don't know. Boiled pig ear. And they would put mustard on a bun, and I would actually try that. I would.
No, I would not. I would not.
You would not.
I agree with you, RJ. South Carolina is my home state. I'm from the Carolina, from the coast. That will always be my home. It's the most beautiful place on earth. If you don't believe me, just look up images, Google Beaufort, South Carolina.
I've tried some Sweet Baby Ray's, and I like it. But yeah, Stubbs is probably going to be more.
What makes Stubbs good? Tell me what makes it good.
Smoky.
That seems just like it's a more traditional style of
Peppery.
barbecue. Like if you go to a, like a regular barbecue smokehouse, traditional pit.
Okay.
The Sweet Baby Ray's always seems like a little. It's like kind of like the Baby Eyes version. You don't have much heat. It's mostly all sweet. It's like for people who are barbecue fans, but not like authentic barbecue fans. Like
Yeah.
Stubbs has a spicy barbecue.
That hurt me.
They're,
That hurt me.
they're, I'm sorry,
You
but like
hurt
spicy
me.
stuff.
Oh,
Stubbs
I
spicy, dude. Oh,
I
that's
will
my favorite.
I will
It's
say
just
this:
enough heat.
the place to go to here closed down, but growing up, I got barbecue like that occasionally. It's really hard to find a good barbecue, even back then. But if you've got a good barbecue, it's all to me. It's all in the vinegary like slaw that you put with it. You don't
well,
need any sauce. You don't need any
slaw
sauce.
got to be good. But I agree with you. Barbecue is really about the smoke and how long and low and
Yeah.
slow you can smoke.
Mhm.
Mhm.
There's a place here called Open Air Barbecue. They've been in business since Noah got off the ark, and I'm talking about sawdust on the floor, cooks the Brunswick stew in a big iron kettle over an open fire, that kind of place. Best ribs you'll ever have anywhere.
Well, if I come to Atlanta in maybe April this year again, I'll try and come earlier, and maybe we can dine out and go to that place. I'm always looking for the better barbecue.
And I believe that Stubbs started off as a family run, pit where they've been doing ribs and everything for years, and they just recently got into bottling and selling the barbecue. So,
right on.
No,
I would definitely give it a check. I'll check it out.
Yeah, I didn't finish this part right here.
Very cool.
Yeah, I was too poor to live in Beaufort proper, RJ. So I lived in Port Royal. And anyone that doesn't know, the dividing line is the Burger King on Revolt Road. if you drive north on Revolt Road and you pass the Burger King, you're in Beaufort. On the south of the Burger King, you're in Port Royal.
Okay.
Yeah, you were saying you made dinner, and was your wife going to eat some of that and then go to bed?
Yeah, I fed her.
Okay,
put her to bed.
Well, you want to make something that's not too spicy, right? Because I can't lay down on spicy at all. It would I would get reflux.
That's not spicy. It's not spicy. Let me tell you guys what happened last night.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You want to make something that's not spicy, right?
Right. So last night, I'm sitting out in the living room. It's quiet. The TV's not on. I'm just reading. Only one light on. It's my reading lamp. And Moxie is way over on the other end of the couch, just laying there, chilling out. And I've got a floor lamp beside the end of the couch over there. Well, it decided to die. And I don't mean the bulb went out. I mean, it just leaned over like a tree blown over in the wind and fell and made this horrendous crash. And y'all, I want you to know this dog right here has no protective impulse whatsoever. She hauled ass, looking over her shoulder.
Oh,
and she looked, she made eye contact with me and she said, I'm going to miss you.
I'm going to miss you.
You're going to die. You're going to die.
You're going to die. But I'm going to miss you.
You had a good run, Doc. But I'm going to miss you.
Good luck.
Yeah, it's a good run. A good run. No protection.
She was thanking you for all the years of protection.
Yeah. It was funny though. So I kind of I disassembled it and unplugged it and I put it by the door to take it out to the trash. And I got back and I sat down and I started reading again. she comes back down the hall all slinking, and she's looking around the corner, looking for the lamp, and it's not there. And I said, "It's all right, baby. Daddy took care of the bad monster." She comes over and gets in my lap and just curls up and makes herself as tiny as she can.
Wow.
But she keeps looking over where it used to be.
That's
Cowardly dog.
Waiting for it to rear its ugly head. No, it's coming back.
Where's that monster? Where is it? Where did you go? Oh, she's laying right behind me.
Should you
Rex,
color? Should you color in Photoshop? This is Dan Lawless piece colored
Well, I
in
was going to
Photoshop.
say real quick about Omer's work. I love what you're doing with the background right there. That
Mhm.
looks
Oh, thanks.
amazing.
Yeah, I'm trying to do something a little different than I usually do. I do want to make it darker though. So
Oh, that's cool.
ooh, that looks good.
If
Yeah.
you do that exact same technique on if you turn your canvas or paper horizontal and you do that same color scheme and that same technique, you're literally doing the pattern to do Monet's water lilies.
Oh yeah.
Which we all want to emulate. Not. I've actually seen those. They're very nice.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen it.
You mean not, you heathen?
Well, I mean, it only goes so far, Doc. Come on.
Well, that's where you're wrong.
Well, didn't he do like a series? There's like 5 or 6 different versions, right?
No, he did hundreds.
Oh, there's
Hundreds.
big panels. Yeah.
Yeah.
He,
Well, I've seen one in San Antonio. They got one.
he started doing series paintings. He did the haystacks, the poplars. He did I forget the name of that cathedral in England, Rex. Do you remember?
Oh,
The what in England?
The
The cathedral? Yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
did several of that. And then he did his water lilies.
Yeah, for like over 20 years at least.
Yeah, he once he settled down from
Mhm.
traveling around to paint, he never left his garden to paint again. He was content there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had the water that was, different and from time
Well, he
to
was so
time.
rich by then, he
Right.
didn't have to worry about selling anything anymore.
Right.
I mean, he was filthy rich.
Well,
Wow.
isn't his garden and his house in France, right? Because he's in France, southern France. They made it a museum, isn't it? Like
Right.
the whole thing.
Well,
Mhm.
it still belongs to the Monet estate. It's a trust, but yeah, it's still
Right.
intact, and you can go there and you can paint and
Mm-hmm.
tour
Yeah.
the grounds,
Yeah.
tour the house. It's a nice house.
Yeah. Yeah.
so he was one of the few painters that got rich before he died, huh?
Yeah, he
Yes. Yep.
he and Renoir both were very, very successful, and it's funny
I was going
because
to mention
I have
Renoir.
his book. It's his collected letters to the other impressionists, and at the beginning of the book, he's always begging for money from his friends to survive. I'm going to get evicted. I got a wife and a baby. Help me, And then toward the end of the book, he's telling Raoul, his dealer, you can keep that painting, but sell that one for 60,000 francs. And, that's, if you do the conversion, that's like $6 million now. He's like, you can just sell that one for 60,000 and blah, 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 blah. I mean, he's just all cavalier about money. And he ended up, he bought the house at Argenteuil, and he he kept a suite of rooms reserved for Renoir's use anytime he wanted to come by and stay a few days and paint with him in the garden, which I thought was awesome. That's a lifelong friendship.
Well, I know Renoir suffered greatly from arthritis in his hands, but he
Yeah.
still would, take the long brushes and
Uh-huh.
tape them to his hands or whatever, and he would
Yep.
still
That's
paint.
right. That's right.
But he was quite successful and wealthy as well,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I had assistants as well, and often they
Yeah.
were female assistants, right? And I think they were probably
Yeah.
all female assistants.
He
So,
liked simple women, is what he called them. Washer women,
mhm.
tavern wenches, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, in fairness, also Pissarro ended up quite wealthy toward the end of his career. Also, Camille Pissarro.
Mm-hmm.
Smanging and banging.
The
Well,
boys.
Life of a painter.
a lot of the impressionists did do well within their lifetime. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I guess the thing to come in after that was probably maybe the Beast, right? What they called the Beast group with Henry Matisse, but of course there
Well,
was
you had your
Van Gogh and
post-impressionists. Yeah,
Gauguin
you had
and
Van
others.
Gogh and Cezanne and Gauguin, the
Yeah,
post-impressionists.
Cezanne too. Yeah, early
And
part of the 20th century. Later,
like say,
Modigliani and
yeah,
Picasso.
Cezanne did some interesting stuff I really liked. I was not a fan of Gauguin. Van Gogh had some good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you should. I checked out. I did before Google. I went to the ASU library and got art books galore. And read one on the master forger in the 1930s. I think it was. It might have been early. It might have been 40s case, but
But
there was a master forger of like Rembrandt's, Vermeers, all like
yep.
that. And then he'd put the paintings in the ovens to age them.
Well,
And
he got caught by the Nazis, and he was tried by them because
Oh wow.
they were busy stealing, the art from around Europe,
mhm.
and they thought they had made this big score, and they found out they were fake, and they went and picked him up and prosecuted him.
And what
Oh,
happened
shit.
to him at the end of that trial? I can't
I
remember.
don't know. I know
Yeah.
some of the other forgers that made a lot of money. One of them is Tom Keating.
Okay.
Tom Keating was very successful at forgery, and when he got caught and put on trial, his health was so bad they dropped the charges because they thought he was going to die. But he didn't die. He made a full recovery, and he ended up doing an art teaching show on how to paint like the masters.
Yeah.
And then another guy, same kind of thing, much later. I can't remember his name right now, but he's the one that was partnered up with the guy that would go and make the false provenance for the forgeries and put them into the archive. So if you went and looked up the painting, you would find collaboration for it.
Uh-huh.
And he got caught, went to jail. The other guy got caught, and they really hammered him because the actual painter, he didn't know that's what the guy was doing with his paintings. He thought the guy was just a collector of replicas, right? And and so when he got out of prison, he said, "That's it. I'm never picking up a brush again. It's been nothing but misery." And the judge that sentenced him commissioned him to do a painting. And then the chief investigator that had locked him up commissioned him to do a painting. And he ended up doing a television show in the UK for a painting and got very rich.
Wow. I looked into Bob Ross recently, and I was surprised he passed away at like age, was it 62, 52? Something like that, real young.
62, I think.
62, yeah, very young. But yeah, that master forger in the 30s that the Nazis tried, like you were saying, he did Vermeers and Rembrandts and Vincent van Gogh stuff, and Gauguins, you name it. But now for the evidence, they took originals from the museum and like Vincent Sower and X-rayed it, the under paintings, the undercoats,
Mhm.
you know, and to my
You know,
surprise,
that was a little later, Rex. They didn't have that technology in the 30s to do that. That's you're thinking of. I know who you're thinking of.
all right, maybe the 40s then. Yeah, there was a big master forger. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. There was a guy I could picture him in my head, but yeah, he got caught by. Let's see, it was X-ray, and he was using a chemically a kind of paint that did not exist
Mhm.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh,
gets
like
you every
your
time.
titanium white or something like that. That
Yeah, instead of lead white. Yeah.
yeah.
The guy I was telling you about that was partnered up with the con man. He said, and I'm quoting him now. He said, "I can't believe anyone thought they were real. I painted them with latex house paint."
Wow. Yeah. Or
Oh,
your
shit.
or your or your canvas weave or linen, whatever we use, or your framing, you know. But then a lot of forgers, they look for old stuff to couple with the, you know, and
Yeah,
cobble
this
it
guy,
together and make it look old, you know.
yeah, his partner would go buy an antique stretcher and restretch the canvas, and he would bury them in vacuum cleaner lint and soot and burn smoke and turpentine nearby to put a patina on it, and then
Yeah.
put it in an antique frame. And then he would go to an art dealer and say, you know, if you check the provenance on this, you're going to find this is an actual Monet. And they would go look up the provenance, and it was there because he put it there.
Yeah. That's pretty sharp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the way to do it.
I know that one case. My point was, you know, they did like the sewer. That's the one I remember. And you know, the finished product would look impasto, and that means heavy paint. It would look sort of wild and wavy and whatnot, what he was known for, right? But that under drawing and everything was by hand, but the concentric circles going radiating out, and the circle itself for the sun, perfect.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that guy wasn't a draftsman. He,
Oh yeah.
you know, it's just the subsequent layers that he put on that look really wild and off. But the underpainting was a draftsman perfect. That really impressed me when I saw the X-rayed under drawings of his stuff. Because it showed that he could be spot on draftsman.
If you ever want to see a master forger at work, look up Tom Keating on Turner and watch him paint the Fighting Timoree from the opposite point of view of the original painting, where Turner painted it being towed toward you. He painted it from behind, being towed away from you. And it's an amazing painting. I mean, it's every bit as good as Turner's.
Wow.
Turner is one of my favorite British artists because of the moodiness, he would do like trains with smoke, and he would do like ships on the water with fog, and just very atmospheric stuff. Homer's not afraid to wrinkle the final product. He ultra thin paper that wrinkles.
Yeah, well, it's fan art stuff, right? So I do put it in a book and flatten it and try to take some of the wrinkle out, and then Photoshop. I will do a little. If it's real bad, I'll take it out in Photoshop a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't think that you've gotten some so bad that they're not, that they're just really too bad to reproduce, right? I mean, to scan and
right. Sometimes I'll have to like I have torn some, and I'll take a little piece of paper from another thing, and I'll glue it to the back just so the tear won't. It'll have a little like line, but just so it won't tear any worse. I've done that, but yeah, in the end, it comes out pretty good. So I don't worry about it too much.
Yesterday was Wonder Woman Day. I didn't know that. I don't know who determines that. Anchovy butter. Have you tried that? Anchovy butter.
No, but I'd like to.
Yeah. You want to see how to make it?
Oh, it's a homemade recipe, sure.
I can share screen, yeah, and show you how it's made.
Yeah, as long as it's not like doesn't take forever. I'm sure you just dice up the anchovies, mix it in with some butter, and
Right.
puree it up or something. Yeah, dice.
A little
Toss it
zest,
in
a
the
little
butter.
lemon, a little
A little lemon,
cayenne.
there you go. Ooh, spice it up a little. And then mixy.
Yeah. A
Yeah,
little
that's why I like
salt
my
there. I guess that was
anchovies
salt.
anyway. It's like
Kind of
on
a
a nice
paste.
fat slice of bread with some
Oh,
butter
that was a
on it.
little
So,
garlic. They put a little garlic in there.
made a little anchovy paste.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the little salty dude.
But now they're putting something else in there. There's the garlic, and then there's cayenne and something else. I'm not
Lemon zest.
exactly sure what that was.
Yeah, some lemon zest. Looked like it might have been some paprika. I don't know if that was cayenne. It might have been paprika.
Oh, it could have been. Yeah, it could have been paprika. Yeah.
That nothing about that made me happy.
Yeah, me
Oh, it
either.
made
But
me,
I
made me
knew it
hungry.
would make him happy. So
I am now obsessed with getting my hands on the oysters with the peppers.
Oh, bro,
oh yeah.
that thing's spicy. I can't remember what brand that was. Sea Clip, I think it was called.
Seacliff, yeah. I gotta get me some of that. I'm just saying. Was it oysters or was it sardines?
No, that was the smoked oysters with red chili and onion.
I gotta get
And
some of that.
it was only that one little red chili in there, boy, but he did the job. That little fucker was in there working overtime.
I gotta get that now. If it was me, I would cut it up so each little oyster got a piece of it.
Oh, dude! After I had that first actual piece of it, I was done with that pepper. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do the oyster, but it had saturated it, being in that can.
Oh, did it?
So that, yeah, it didn't matter, man. Just the oysters were just as spicy without that little pepper or not.
Nice. I gotta get that. I want it.
And
Smoked oysters are my favorite things. I love them.
yeah, like 5 years ago, that spice level would have been fine with me, but nowadays that's just a little beyond my threshold. And I had about 3 or 4 of those bad boys, and I was just like, can't talk anymore.
You hear Bob Euchre, just a bit outside.
Yeah, exactly. I think he's trying to tell us something. Does he look thirsty to you?
Rex, what are you looking at? I can see their arm. I know what you're doing.
He's frozen.
He's fishing for something.
No, I was messing with him the other day. He went into that pose, and I was like, is he frozen, or is he just looking for something to pull up?
I like frozen most of the time on here. I'm told I'm low energy by Homer.
Yeah, he looks like that in real life. Shadowhawk.
He moves like a sloth. You turn your back, and another couple of degrees, he's turned.
Yeah.
Cute. Don't mind sounds. Definitely. So I don't know. Yeah, I got to go do some shopping for tomorrow. It's a canned fish string. I haven't decided what store I'm gonna hit yet. I might do one of the
Yeah.
little like mom and pop specialty stores and get some, like Greek or Polish or something like that. We got all
You need to
kinds
check
of
out those crackers
orders.
at Dollar Tree. I'm telling you. They
I-
had a variety.
tempted,
They had a pretty
but-
good variety of crackers, but those Keebler ones are pretty nice.
I know, but I started with the saltines, and I kind of want to keep that as a base.
I got
I'm
it.
not
It's just
gonna-
that the price of saltines is through the roof, man. Except for the Always Save brand.
I still have 3 sleeves of good saltines in the.
I got
So I'm
saltines
good
in
to
there
go.
too. I just don't like paying almost $2 a box for them. You know,
Right.
that's
Right.
outrageous
Agreed.
for crackers. I ate a lot more crackers today than I used to. I've actually
I'm
had
only
a
willing
bunch of
to-
crackers go bad on me, but not eating them. I primarily just use soup, for soup, but now I use crackers for all kinds of things. Gotta have some for meatloaf.
Yeah.
40 billion Trump cut off free tuition, food aid, and health benefits to illegals. Yay.
What happened?
40 billion. Trump cuts off free tuition, food aid, and health benefits to illegals.
Good.
Oh, good. Cuts them off. I thought you meant
Cuts
was
them off.
giving it to them. Like, what?
No, hell no.
Me and Donald's gonna have a little chat.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen the prices on some of the candies? It's outrageous for Halloween. It's like
Hey,
I
Carrie.
refuse
Oh,
to pay.
dude. Yeah, they've been bad for the last couple of years, man. Those candies, like the little bags,
Mhm.
you buy the
Yeah.
multi-bags. You give out those things.
Oh,
are
it
through the
hadn't
roof.
happened overnight, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're through the roof now, dude. $10, $15 for one of those little bags. I remember I used to pick them up for like $3.99.
Yep. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm just gonna give out pecans that I pick up out of the lawn for Halloween. Here, kid, here's some pecans.
Hey, Carrie, good day, Raul, if you're leaving.
Good day.
Just in-
Hi, Carrie. What's up, bro? Hey,
What's up, bro? Is that what you said to Carrie?
Raul.
Oh,
said Raul. Yeah.
oh, okay.
Wait, Carrie.
Well, I know you say dude to women a lot.
Dude.
Dude. You guys.
Well, the ladies would like to be treated equal, so sometimes I call them dude just so they can feel seen or whatever,
Yeah.
or represented or whatever the fuck they. Yeah.
Make them feel powerful.
You are the ultimate Texas chauvinist, I tell you. Or at least you pretend to be. That for Fabrizio that used to be
It's all an
with
act.
it's all an act, yeah. That does H.H. Hoover. Now I'd vote for that guy. He's got a real pulp feel to his to his artwork.
The real.
He does the
Yellow.
Hoover, the guy with the vacuum cleaner on his head.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's got a very cool style, man.
All right, try
His
not to
stuff
drool
reminds me
on.
like.
Try not to
Sorry.
drool on your phone, Shadowhawk, because this is Peter Gilmore's work.
Oh,
Look at that. Very. Rex, hold that still. I'm gonna blow that up.
oh wow.
Oh,
That was
that's
great.
wicked.
Good job. Yeah, great.
God
Somebody's
dang, man.
looking
Peter
at
just
some Barney Wrights and stuff. Wow.
Peter just keeps leveling up, bro.
Yeah.
That dude is Crazy good.
Peter Gilmore is a beast.
A beast.
I'm
I like
very
this
proud
piece
of
here with the pumpkin.
3 people of Peter Gilmore.
I like this
Damn.
pumpkin guy.
The
Yeah.
Great Pumpkin rises from the pumpkin patch.
I might have to go hit up his website, see what he's got for sale. I need me some more Peter.
Omer, don't darken in that whole background, man. Leave some light on that side. Oh, too late.
That's the problem with a lot. I'm going to shut up.
Homer is cuckoo for color.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Pops.
No, he's cuckoo
I'm
for
offering
color.
no advice,
He
no
can't
free
help
art,
himself.
you know.
Carrie
Let's see.
says,
Omer
it's all
says,
right.
I'm
You
okay.
can call her a dude or a bro. She doesn't get offended. She knows
Yeah.
she's all a woman.
Just
Right.
like a woman.
God. All right.
What?
Cool thing about Bob Dylan, though, is no matter how bad your impression it is, it's still not as bad as him.
Exactly right.
He could write some good songs. He just
That's
doesn't
true.
need to sing it. Take the microphone away from him, cut his hands off, and he tries to grab it.
One of the things I've always said was he ain't the only one. Whoever told Geddy Lee he could sing should have been shot in the face with a bazooka. If
Yeah,
Rush
Geddy Lee.
had a real singer, oh my God, they'd have been the best band in the history of the world.
Oh, dude, could you imagine if Rush had, I forget the guy's name right offhand, but the lead singer from Triumph.
Hey, Anna.
Yeah.
The other big Canadian band? Oh,
Yeah.
dude. That would have been incredible.
Oh, what is his name?
I'm trying to remember.
I'll look it up.
They were only a 3-piece band, too. No, my brain's not dragging up the names right now. Sorry.
This does not look good to me at all. I've been eating donuts of late, which are not good for you, but this Frankendough, no. From Krispy Kreme, no.
Rick
Maybe
Emmett
it's
was the lead singer of Triumph.
Maybe it's the green throwing me off.
Well, I'm sorry, what was that, Rick Anthony?
Rick Emmett.
Rick Emmett, yes. Sorry. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude had an amazing voice.
Yeah, he was great. But I mean, think about Rush if they had someone like Bruce Dickinson singing for them, you know?
Yeah. Or Ian Gillan from back in his early Deep Purple days. Oh my God, dude.
Big old operatic voice. But
Yeah,
Geddy Lee, shut up.
Well, Geddy Lee can't help but be nasally, man. Nasally. Have you seen his nose?
That's what I'm screaming, man. His nose had lips on it.
He looks like Beaker from goddamn.
He did not, but he arrived 2 minutes before the rest of him did.
I mean,
yeah, you can see him coming around the corner. Yeah.
Go sign up for Bronze Star 2. There's the link where you can sign up.
And be sure you head over to Fund My Comic and get yourself a copy of Call Sign Orion by R.J. Williams.
Yeah, and I'm going to suggest once again to everyone out there with everything that Indiegogo has done lately and all the problems and hoops they're putting people through, Fund My Comic is just looking better and better all the time.
Indeed. Yeah, Indiegogo sent me that email blast about blah, blah, blah. We're doing this. It's the new and improved. And I replied, cool story, bro. You still shadow banning people? Nothing. I've heard a peep out of them.
Nice. Short and to the point, Doc. I like it.
And I did put FMC for life.
Well, dude, I'm having a problem right now. I can't even get logged in to check and see where my Indiegogo account and everything is sitting. Like, check my backings or anything. Because it says you gotta go to the Indiegogo page to log in. Okay. And then now they're doing this double verification bullshit. And they're like, well, we just sent you an email. Well, I don't want an email. I want a text message because that way it pops up at the top of my screen. But they don't give you that option. So every time I go to back out of the screen that I'm on Indiegogo to check my email and get the little code, by the time I get back to the Indiegogo page and type in the code, it tells me it's the wrong code, and then it sends me another code to my email, which backs me out again. I'm gonna have to have two computers handy somehow to
playing cards with my sister's kids. Damn it!
I don't know how to fix it either because they don't give you an option on the text or email message. Well, I gotta have my kids fix me up a shortcut on my phone or something where I could just pop back and forth.
Your kids are tech savvy.
Yeah, and pop back and forth between the two apps. You know, my Gmail and Indiegogo without having to hit any other buttons or something.
I will be doing fried pickles tonight. Shout out to Applebee's. They've got fried pickles.
Yeah. If there's any of them still in business, I heard they're going down pretty quick too.
Oh. Of course I would. Here we go. Gosh. Brining. Yeah, I like prickle. I like pickle fries. Prickle.
Fried prickles.
I cannot speak anymore. I just
Rex.
I've resigned.
Rex. The phrase you're looking for is, now pay attention.
Uh-huh.
I cannot word today. I has the dumb.
Okay.
I'll let you use
I was watching
my patented phrase. You can use it.
And he's talking about like pickle fries, like they invented those. Hell, earlier this year, I had them at Sonic. They've got pickle fries. Fried pickle fries are not necessarily anything new, but they are at Applebee's.
I don't know that. You know who Katie did is? Have you watched any of her streams?
I mean, I know who she is. I just don't watch her.
No, okay. I don't know.
That's not a dig. I just can't watch everybody. You know.
No, I know.
Too many.
No, but I've been watching her. She seems like she's pretty straight up, and she helps promote a lot of people. But she's very southern as well, and like some days she just can't pronounce shit, you know, and she's trying to read the chat. And she did that. I was watching yesterday because she does Good Morning CG show on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now. So I was watching yesterday at work, and like she tried 5 different ways to get this sentence out of her mouth. She was like, "God damn it, dude! Words are hard today."
What's up?
Spit it out.
It's so funny. I'm not even trying this one anymore.
What's up, Praetor?
Hail, Praetor 7.
Quote of the day: don't ruin other people's happiness just because you can't find your own.
Yeah. But what if my happiness is spoiling other people's happiness?
Then you a screwed up individual.
I'm just saying, you know, it's just a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
Kidding. I'm kidding. Clown nose.
The glitch ass can.
It says,
Omnibus coming in 2030.
the mighty glitch. And
There
his
are
maker, Omar.
there are people that actually are like that. Doc, unfortunately, that's where they get their jollies, is destroying the happiness of others. For sure.
Yeah, I've been
Oh yeah,
there's certainly some personality types out there, and
Mhm.
some of them make me make my eye twitch. Some of them make me nauseated.
Yeah.
yeah. And the internet has kind of given a lot of the trolls free reign to, fuck with people all the time. So,
Rand Revenge of the Warrior is scheduled to launch tomorrow, says Billy Tucci on Indiegogo. Please check out the campaign's preview page. Indiegogo has gone over a
speaking of-
major. Whoa, okay. Go ahead. Step on me. That's fine.
no, it's all right. You go ahead. You want to talk
Indiegogo
about the Indiegogo stuff?
Has gone over a major upgrade and redesign for easier use to backers, says Billy. Please let Deb and me. Huh? Go ahead.
So it's not easier for users.
Okay. Kickstarter
Right.
exclusive
I got to bounce,
launches
Rex.
next month.
It's,
Okay.
it's
Enjoy
time
your
to go
meal.
to show prep. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Good to see you, Omer.
Thanks.
Shadowhawk, always a pleasure. Chat,
Hell,
Thanks for
Doc.
coming on.
you guys rock. Peace out.
Go feed that dog. Do it.
Later, dog. Have a good one.
Mm-hmm. 2024 Louvre celebrates first woman to head security operations. Woke to blame for Louvre robbery. Female museum security chief accused of being diversity hire comes under fire as politicians say Hythe has made France the laughing stock of the world. I thought they already were the laughing stock of the world.
But yeah, but probably not in their brains. They just didn't realize that it was as widespread. What's that?
Get on the hump. That's not till tomorrow. Hump day.
Right. Get pumped on the hump. 9 p.m. CST. That's a reminder so I can tell people with my.
I kid you not. And I
Do the
already
hump
told
day.
Homer this, Shadowhawk. My day's so messed up. I was saying, why hasn't Homer sent me the link for the Hump Day show? Well, it was Monday, not Wednesday. So there was no link. But
yeah.
I was scouring YouTube trying to find it. And it was like, oh, he just finished a draw stream and it's Monday. So, of course, no, I know. On this date, Marilyn Monroe stood in line to get a hot dog, believe it or not, 1957.
Wow.
There is, I wonder what she liked on her hot dog. History calendar, if you want to follow them, if you want to know what happened on this day in history, multiple things happen, different years. Here is the X account right there. You can go join up. I just joined History Calendar, saw one of their posts and joined up. I like to know what's been going on, like Smokey Robertson. Out this week in stores, the Terminator Metal #1.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was dual streaming and letting you guys conversate, so I didn't want to interrupt a whole lot.
And apparently, second Twilight Zone issue done by IDW is going to be Tom Scully's artwork. So that's pretty cool. IDW shoots for the stars in the sophomore issue of its Twilight Zone comic book anthology, A World with Your Wildest Dreams. of which Sci-Fi Wire has an exclusive first look. Written and illustrated by Tom Scully, who did Jack Kirby, The Epic Life of the King of Comics. I think I have that book,
Wow.
actually. The second installment pays homage to the golden age of science fiction, time of exaggerated spaceships, designs, and breathtaking alien vistas, with a tale about astronauts who land on a planet that seems to be capable of reading their minds. It's wonderfully reminiscent of sci-fi titans Ray Bradbury and Richard Matheson, both of whom contributed scripts for the original iteration of the Twilight Zone. I was thinking about the different subgenre of Twilight Zone episodes Scully exclusively told Sci-Fi Wire over email. There's the episode type where astronauts land on a planet and something strange is going on. I thought it would be fun to try something in that mode. The twist that have been you're in a cosmic zoo, or you're in a child's toy in a dollhouse, or you're part of an alien taxidermy display. I started thinking about what other situations you could find yourself stepping into when you get out of your spaceship. I wanted to play with and play against some of the expectations of this kind of setup. He cited 3 classic episodes: Eye of the Beholder, Eulogy? Is it Eulogy? Elegy? And I shot an arrow into the air as the main influences on his variety.
I believe it's Elegy. Yeah.
Elegy. Okay. Elegy.
Yeah.
The latter 2 revolve around space explorers who find themselves trapped on unknown planets. I really like the interplay of the crew in both these episodes. Scully remarked, I shot an arrow features astronauts landing on a new world, stepping out of their ship without worrying about helmets or spaceships. I really like that detail, he says. And here is a look at the artwork there. Twilight Zone #2. I didn't even know they were coming out with this. I like Scully's work. It can get a little wild, with the panels and everything. But this seems a little bit more subdued. Yeah, I mean, his Fantastic Four is almost unreadable. He's always got a lot of dialogue. Look at this dialogue.
I was just going to say, dude, there's fucking word balloons everywhere.
He's always got a lot of word balloons. It is amazing.
Today's weather forecast is going to be very cloudy with word balloons.
Well, he has, in the Fantastic Four book that he did, had 19 panels. They were smaller than a postage stamp. 19 panels on one page.
In a witch's titty?
And to me, that's like sensory overload, really. I kind of hate his stuff.
You got to give yourself a little room to breathe.
Yeah.
You get horror vacuum happening.
I mean, look at that bottom panel there. It's all word balloon, pretty much.
Yeah.
Except for the figure off to the side. I mean,
I think he was cheating. He drew a 19-panel grid and then drew a face over the top of it and then put gutters in between every little section.
Mm-hmm. It's neat that they're doing a Twilight Zone that seems more interesting than, I think Now Comics did that, for a little while. I know one of them had a Neil Adams cover to it. The first one did. Of course, Twilight Zone, at the same time, you had The Outer Limits.
The Outer Limits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a bunch of good shows back then.
One of the most enduring series in television history, The Outer Limits, premiered on ABC 60 years ago. Now, that was back 2023 when this was posted. So I guess it's like 62 years ago. This September. Plans to call the show Please Stand By were scrapped out of fear audiences would think the network was experiencing technical difficulties and would change the channel. Wow.
Yeah.
They were thinking about calling it Please Stand By.
Yeah. I think
Woke
somebody
up,
has
not
actually
sure
called
why.
us
Please
to tell
advise.
that.
That's going to be my Halloween costume this year.
What's in it? Woke up, don't know why.
Please advise. Yeah. I Chihuahua. I Chihuahua.
If I was going to look up and see a picture of a chihuahua and an eyeball suit.
Here's a good one. Please stand by while we figure out how to blame Trump.
Yeah.
Isn't that the truth? That is the truth. I don't know if you heard, but a roughly 12-foot tree stand was found yesterday in South Beach Airport, lined up with the runway used for Trump's jet. Dan Bongino hinted it could point to a Secret Service mole, though the investigation is still going on. So shenanigans going on.
Oh, some sniper had a fucking tree stand set up.
Some
with a
observation
view,
point, yeah,
with a view of the landing strip.
of his plane, yeah, where it comes and goes. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's fucked up. I mean, if he's a good
Mhm.
enough shot, Trump's sitting in a window seat.
Yeah,
That's fucking
yeah. I
scary.
mean, yeah, yeah. They better be working overtime with it. Keep him safe.
Dude, they got really good guns with really good scopes nowadays. You don't have to, it's
Oh
not
yeah,
like World War II where you got to be like a super fucking accomplished shooter to be a good sniper. Like a lot of guys can become good snipers now.
oh yeah. I guess you saw the Del Keown Pitt piece, right?
Oh yeah.
Look at the mitts on that guy. How does he pick his? He doesn't really have a nose. He probably cut it off to spite
How
himself.
does he wipe his booty? Oh, they retract, right? Don't the claws retract?
Yeah, I think he can
can
pull
pull
them back. Yeah.
Pull them back so you can get that toilet paper.
Do they
Yeah,
actually
he's
show that in the
kind of
comic?
like a tiger. Yeah, he can pull them back and stuff.
Okay.
Like
yeah,
when
they
he,
show how
when
they
he
grow
picked,
in the comic. Yeah, issue number 1.
like yeah, in the first yeah, it might be the first issue. Remember he picks up Timmy and puts him on his shoulder, and when he goes to pick or whatever, I think it's Timmy. Uh, you can see his claws get
Thank you,
smaller
everybody.
before he gets a hold of the boy and puts him up on his shoulder.
Shout out list. I'm gonna try to make little shout out videos, little shorts. So Rex, I have a bunch for you coming up. Shadow, I gotta make some for you. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's my name on it? Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, I see how much I'm appreciated.
Some people's cheese has slid off their crackers. I saw patches being made, patches against the monarchy here in the UK from protesters who say Trump thinks he's king, he's a dictator. Yeah, that's just propaganda.
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, I don't know where this king stuff is coming from. What?
They're trying to shift the conversation and talk about how Biden was the authoritarian. Here Friday we're going to talk about Jack Kirby. Here's one of his most famous pieces. Do you think the big two can't make mistakes? Think again. Here's a perfect example, and this is actually a British comic because I see the British stamp there on his forearm. This is a mistake on the DC cover. Apparently the dialogue there was supposed to be done in red or another color, and it never got printed, and they actually went to print like this.
Yeah, so you only got half of the quote.
Yeah, you don't even, it's intelligible what he's trying to say. And you will exist in this place.
You will exist in his place.
In
So
his place.
it's demon fighting a demon. If the one that he wants to win wins, then he will exist in the other demon's place.
Okay. So maybe that's
And
why
then,
they let it go.
and then
They'll figure it out.
while if you look over the demon's shoulder, he also says, "This imposter will never defeat me."
Right. Yeah.
So you do have some context, but yeah, that's a glaring mistake.
Yeah. Yesterday was Nick Cardy's heavenly birthday.
It's a Cardi party.
Yeah. Teen Titans artist. Of course, he did a lot of the horror covers, House of Mystery and other titles
Yeah.
in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Did Aquaman in the in the 60s. Had a good long run on Aquaman. On really his premiere comic book. It was the 60s before he'd been around for 20 years before he got his own series, which is kind of not uncommon, right?
Yeah, I mean, there are big guys that
Takes a
took a while to catch on. Yeah. He's not the only one.
Department of Homeland Security agents in partnership with other federal agents apprehended more than 1,400 illegal aliens last month in Massachusetts during Operation Patriot 2.0, targeting transnational organized crime gangs and criminal aliens throughout Massachusetts. So good.
Nice.
Massachusetts.
Maybe we'll have a safe country here pretty, radical Islam is what you got to really look out for. I mean, I'm surprised we haven't seen any attacks. I think when we do, it's going to be, horrific.
Well, dude, I think a lot of these supposed brown people that were coming in from south of the border they're brown, but they're not from south of the border. They're from the Middle East and other places that we'd rather not see them coming from.
Oh yeah, oh definitely, yeah. And I mean, a lot from Yemen and other countries. It's all over the place, really. We don't know who's come over here. There was a bunch turned away from Haiti, but there was Haitians. You name it, man.
Well, dude, like I said, I'm completely down with the brown. All my nieces and nephews, my current wife, most of my kids are, at least partially Hispanic of one sort or another. So I got no problem with them. As long as you come in legally and you respect America, you got a good family, working hard to live the American dream. That's all that matters. It don't matter where you come from.
Right. And, they need to assimilate, and become and have an American identity. But you got people coming over here. They don't care if they Americanize or not, which is the problem.
Right.
1952, Kellogg's Sugar Frosted Flakes was introduced with Tony the Tiger. I actually got to meet and was tutored in English by the man that came up with Tony the Tiger.
Why does he look so fucking just gay there? Good Lord,
That's
Tony
the original design. That's the original design. Apparently, there was even a little kid tiger. See the little kid tiger on the box?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tony Jr.
Yeah. Why does he look gay? I cannot tell you why. But
he looked like he's getting ready to go. They're great.
They're great.
They're great.
They're great. Oh, they're so good.
Oh, I felt that
They're
in my head.
great. Shut up, they're great. Have you tried Tony's Fucking Flakes? They're great.
They're great.
1975
They're
catalog.
so sugary. Oh my god.
Here's you some.
Sugary.
That,
Tasty.
that almost looks like Bionic Dracula there. What the hell's going on with that mask? Look at how dark that hair is for the Bionic Man.
Bionic Dracula. Yeah. Well, even
wow.
oh no, that
It's
but that was
almost wait.
in the upper left.
I think that's Spock, dude. That's not Bionic Man. Oh no,
No,
Bionic
in the
Man's
red
down
in the
below.
red
Yeah,
jumpsuit. There, the Spock's
yeah,
up there too.
yeah. Bionic Man's terrible too. Oh shit.
Yeah, the Bionic Man
Bionic
looks like Dracula.
Man.
The face.
Yeah.
And when did
Evil
Superman get a
Knievel.
mask? When did Superman get a mask?
Well, you gotta hide his face. You can't put those glasses on him. Everybody will know it's Clark.
Yeah. I'm going as Evil Knievel, you know, with some broke bones.
Evil
Broke
Knievel,
bones,
like,
you
something's
say?
just not right about that one either.
Broke a bones, you say?
He broke every bone in his body, I think, except for like one.
1999 crisp M&Ms were introduced. Have you tried those? I've tried those. The crisp
they're good.
M&Ms.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like a
Crisp.
Nestle Crunch bar in the middle of an M&M.
Yeah. They're not good for you, but hey.
No, but they're tasty.
That's the stuff that really, the inside filling is what sticks to your teeth.
Yeah.
1962, October 20th, 1962, Monster Mash. Bobby Boris Pickett and the Crypt Kickers reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. It was the mash. It was the Monster Mash. Kevin Smith's Mallrats opened in theaters 30 years ago in 1995. Mallrats. And Stan the Man Lee was in that movie.
Can't wait to meet you. Actually, give me the old stink palm.
Stink palm. What the?
No.
You just mentioned Mallrats, dude. Have you ever watched that movie?
No,
maybe once. Maybe once.
I don't remember this thing, Paul.
October 20th, 1967, along Bluff Creek in Northern California, Roger Patterson and Bill Gimlin supposedly captured on film what they believe was a Bigfoot. Although questions remain regarding the creature's authenticity, the footage fueled the modern Bigfoot phenomenon.
Oh, is this the one of them walking across the field?
Yes, sir. And some say that that's a female of the species. Now, how you determine that, but there's the footage right there. What do you think about this footage, Shadowhawk? Authentic or not?
No.
No. Okay. Such a cynic.
No, I think this was happening a lot back in the day, dude. When Bigfoot stuff first started getting popular, people would build costumes, and they were just getting home video cameras and all that kind of shit.
But now that's the original. That's what ticked it off. There was no. So
I understand that, but you can see that Bigfoot is walking like two different ways. When it's working its way across the creek, it's not just swinging its legs out, like you would expect a Bigfoot. It's picking its little steps. And as soon as it gets... I'm calm.
I was wondering why you got cut off.
Mic again. That was a spam call, sorry.
October 20th,
right, can you hear me
1951, the CBS I logo made its television debut. We can hear you.
You know
We
what?
can hear you.
Okay. Well, stop. Rewind, mister, because I want you to watch this again. Go back
What
to
you
that
want?
Bigfoot footage.
Okay. We can
Go
do that.
back to the big
Hey, gents, we'll see you later.
You watch
I'm gonna make a little food before my show at 6.
We
Y'all,
don't
thanks
want
for
you to
having me
All
on.
right,
starve,
Elmer.
Homer.
That always a
We'll
pleasure.
get you some
Yeah.
nutrition.
Yeah,
Always, Elmer. Have a great night,
love
buddy.
you guys. Love the chat. You too. Yeah, take care.
Love ya. All right. Now you're too far. Go back.
I'm just letting it play.
I know, but you gotta go back to the beginning of it.
Okay.
wait.
Well, I
Okay,
mean,
yeah.
it's going to start over right now.
Okay.
He kind
Here
of
we go.
looks
Now
back.
watch. See the first few steps? It's
Yeah.
like watching much more carefully. Now, once it turns and actually looks at the camera, then it starts doing that, like, kind of exaggerated
Lumbering.
ape walk.
Like lumbering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes me think that was somebody that was trained. All right, I want to make sure. Why would he even look back at the camera?
Maybe I mean, your guess is as good as mine. You know, I mean, maybe it
I
hurt.
don't know.
Maybe it was acknowledging that they, were there.
I think with the technology we have today, and as many people as are out there Bigfoot hunting, we
Right.
will either have proof soon, or we will never have proof because it was all bullshit. So, don't know.
Okay. Keebler's
Hey,
new
Jingle.
barbecue flavored tato skins. Those didn't stick around that long, but man, I ate those back in the day. I had some tato skins for breakfast today, as a matter of fact. The cheese and bacon kind.
Like homemade or
No, it's the it's not the Keebler like these.
but
But
it's in the bag.
it's the thank God it's Friday brand
Mm,
or Fridays, whatever.
yeah, TGI
Yeah.
Friday. Yeah, those are alright, I guess. Yeah, I like to do the if you make potatoes and you peel them and then you save the skins, and then you
I've never tried to
kinda-
make skins. I've never tried to actually make those.
salt them, throw some bacon bits on them and stuff, and then just crisp them up again real quick in the oven with a little butter on top. They're tasty.
47 years ago in 1978, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was released in the theater.
God damn, I can't believe it was that long.
Did you watch this when it came out? Because I think it was probably a decade later before I even saw it on TV.
Oh no, yeah, dude, I saw this at the drive-in theater. I told you I used to live right down the road. Yeah, so when this came out, I saw it. It's fucking, I love that.
I think the first time I'd heard of it was, or at least seen it, was in the late 80s. So maybe not quite a decade, but pretty close to a decade later after it'd been out.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. Anybody seen Ketchup?
And that's probably the only, I said I've given up ketchup, but I actually bought I relapsed and bought a bottle of ketchup yesterday because I got like 10 pounds of potatoes. And I thought, well, I'm going to need some ketchup with that at some point.
Why? You got all that barbecue sauce.
I do. I've got tons of barbecue sauce, but I mean, barbecue sauce, let's face it, is not as good on fries as, at least to me.
Oh, you got to be out of your mind. I'd rather have barbecue sauce on my fries every time.
Okay. Well, anyway, released 46 years ago, 1979, Meteor, starring Sean Connery and Natalie Wood, of all people. That's pretty wild. Have you seen Meteor? Because you've got also Brian Keith and Henry Fonda, Martin Landau.
I don't remember the plot for it exactly, but I
Carl
know I've seen.
Malden.
Yeah, yeah. It was like one of the disaster movies or something. You know, they had
Yeah,
everybody in
in the 70s, the disaster movies were big. I mean, I just watched the Towering Inferno again. I like the disaster movies of the 70s.
Well, dude, they would throw everybody in those movies. Like, you know, people that
Mhm.
like almost never did, you know, TV movies or anything like that. They would get in those big disaster movies. It was like a thing.
One of my favorite, if not my favorite, the one I always think of is the Poseidon Adventure. That's the one that kind of ticked them all off.
hmm The Side Adventure I love. Airport 77, Airport 79. The Towering Inferno was fucking awesome. Uh, Earthquake, the original Earthquake was fucking great. There was so many of those good disaster movies. There they are, Freakies. Those are the ones that came with the little figures I was
Nine,
talking about.
1973. I've still got my figures and magnets from Freakies. I still have them.
Yeah, I had them back in the day. I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah. They should bring back Freakies. I think they should bring them back.
I don't even remember what they tasted like. I just wanted the little monster.
Sugar. The honey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disney's The Haunted Mansion record and book from 1970. Got some
Oh.
bird representation on that. Some Shadowhawk right there. I always love these records with books.
I'm not seeing it right. Oh,
Is
there,
it not up there?
there it is now. Oh yeah, look at that.
Got the
There I
raven
am,
right
right
there.
right in the foreground, farting on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Right where
Did you
I
ever
like to
do
be.
those? My mother got me a lot of those Peter Pan records and different things like that.
I had a whole
Early 70s.
thing. Yeah, in like mid 70s, I had a bunch of little books, and they came with the Disney 8-track
Several
tapes of all the movies. Because I had an 8-track player, so I had like Aristocrats and fucking 101 Dalmatians, all the classic Disney movies up until like 1975 or something. I had the soundtracks on 8 tracks with little books that you read along with them, and then it would have the little beep on the soundtrack, so you knew when to turn the page if you were real little. You know, like if you weren't really reading, it had the little boop, and then you would turn the page, and it would. But they were cool
I
because they
would
had all the soundtracks on them, so you got like all the songs.
I would order a lot of those through Scholastic News. Peter and the Wolf, yeah, was kind of I always liked that one.
Yeah, Peter and the Wolf was a good one.
Rumpelstiltskin, you scare the hell out of me.
I don't remember if I had that one or not.
Roseanne, 37 years ago, 1988 on ABC. Almost 40 years ago, Roseanne.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe. Burnt Offerings premiered 49 years ago in 1976. That had an all-star cast with Betty Davis. You had the Bionic Man in that one as well, and the mother, she's the one that was in that Trio of Terror.
Mm-hmm.
Got Burgess Meredith there as well. Wah, wah, the penguin.
Saw that one at the drive-thru as well.
Did you really? Karen Black is her name. Yeah.
Karen
Oliver
Black,
Reed's in that
Karen
too. Oliver
Mhm.
Reed's in it but I don't see him pictured on the poster. That's sad.
Yeah.
I wonder why they left him off the poster.
No.
Perfect
But he did
summer
quite a bit
gift for the
of like little horror movies and stuff back in the 60s and 70s.
Are you sure Oliver Reed is in there? Maybe this is a mistake because I don't even see. Oh, who played the Bionic Man? What's his name?
Lee Majors?
Lee Majors. Yeah, he's not down there in the credits, but he's on the poster.
Are you sure you're thinking of the right Burnt Offerings?
Oh, that is Oliver Reed. But man, look at that picture with that haircut. He looks a lot like Lee Majors. I had to look at it closer. He looks a lot like Lee Majors right there. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Got that one wrong. Burn Offerings. I'm not sure that I've ever watched that. Sleepers opened 29 years ago. I think I watched this maybe on rental, probably on VHS. Sleepers.
Was this the one with like Kiefer Sutherland and those other guys?
Kevin Bacon, Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, Jason Patrick, and Brad Pitt. Sleepers.
Oh. No, I don't know if I saw this one or not.
I'm not even sure what it's about. I remember it, but I couldn't tell you 100% if I've ever seen it. It seems like I'm
with that cast, it really depended how it was advertised at the time, because I'm not a huge fan of any of those guys, but they are good sometimes together.
Right.
So if it was a good enough premise, I probably would have watched it, but I don't remember.
23 years ago, 2002, this was a big movie, a lot of buzz about it, The Ring.
Oh, The Ring.
What was The Ring about? What was The Ring about?
Stolen from a Japanese movie.
Okay.
So there's a whole curse involved with this little girl that went missing. Nobody knows exactly what was going on. And there's this thing going around the internet that there's this videotape, and if you watch it, you only live 7 days, and then you die. And it tells you what happened to the girl in this Ring story. Okay, it's very complicated, and I don't want to spoil it because a lot of people still haven't even seen it or thought about it. But if you haven't seen it yet, go check out The Ring. Good horror story. Yeah, a lot of twists and turns, and messed up
shit. Twists and turns. 1985, 40 years ago today, well, The Reanimator, H.P. Lovecraft Reanimator.
Great movie. That's got Jeffrey. I can't think of his name. The main guy who plays. Dr. West.
This
Jeffrey
made
Combs.
him. This kind of made him, popular. I mean, I've seen him in other sci-fi things and other things. And I think it's because of a Reanimator, really.
Well, it was, Reanimator, and then a couple of other movies at the time. He was also in a movie, they were all H.P. Lovecraft based movies. I forget what the company that was doing them was. But he did Reanimator, he did From Beyond. And then they did a Reanimator, was so successful they did a Reanimator 2, which is a lot of fun as well.
Right, right.
But then, he's been in just shitloads of fucking horror movies ever since then.
But I mean, Reanimator was probably his biggest one. They did a sequel. Correct?
Maybe.
Maybe? What's bigger?
I'm trying to think of one that might have done better at the box office, Rex. I don't remember right offhand.
Okay.
20 years ago when I was super into full moon horror and all that kind of stuff, I could have rattled all that off for you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I used to know H.P. Lovecraft's background in and out, and fucking what all the stories were about.
Well, this
But
next horror movie I did not see. I saw it later. And this might have been the one at a drive-in that my brother went to see. I mean, some of them we watched at the drive-in, some we watched at the theater, right? But I remember asking him about this. He did like the movie. 45 years ago, 1980, like I say, my brother saw it and I asked him about it, and I later saw it on TV. Motel Hell.
oh yeah, that's the fun one, probably.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like almost a comedy horror.
I've only seen it once. And that was back in the 80s sometime.
Mm-hmm.
October 18th, 1982. The boy, that fluffy stuff will choke you up. That cotton candy. If it sometimes wants to go down wrong. Cubert. I played that. Excuse me, Cubert back in the day. Cubert was released. West Side Story, 64 years ago, 1961.
Joe or Andy?
Huh?
You're talking about Cuberts. Which one? Joe, Andy?
Oh my.
Nah.
The original. Disney's The Jungle Book opened in theaters 58 years ago and in 1967. Believe it or not, I went to see it back on October 18th, 1967, sometime in 67. I watched Jungle Book. Very young, but I saw it. Probably my favorite Disney movie, and that was Walt Disney's last movie that he actually worked on, and he passed away while it was still being made. It was released like a year after he had passed away.
Oh,
yeah, classic. I mean, for traditional animation, it's probably the most fluid. He had all his main animators on it.
Oh, dude, all the music in there is great.
And a lot of that they stole to do, like Christopher Robin. Have you seen that comparatively? Like Mowgli climbing, and then Christopher Robin from Pooh. You know, a lot of that stuff was adapted, later on for Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
I always liked Walt Disney.
Yeah, and even after that, Tarzan, too, the animated Tarzan movie, they still used a lot of that early Jungle Book stuff in that new Tarzan. Yeah. Because they learned how to do it, 60 years ago. Might as well reuse it.
Right. Are you going to do the Halloween thing? Are you actually going to give out candy this year? Do you have people that come to your,
I try to give out candy every year, but since we moved over here into the house, I usually get maybe 10, 15, 20. Sometimes we'll get a little spate of little kids, there's a bunch of them for a little while. But when I was living just 2 blocks north of here in my apartment, which was right on Main Street, which you would think there's a million people walking by, we decorated that place up, had the door open, strobe lights on, scary music, oh shit, big giant bowl of candy sitting there. No one ever came by. 14 years I lived there, and we had 2 trick-or-treaters in 14 years.
Well, it's gotten, they've got an alarm for like the different marijuana gummies and stuff like that for children. Cause a lot of that stuff does look like candy and could be, right. Back in our day, it was like razor blades and pins and all, and who knows, for some of this stuff and even baked goods, unless the people, Yeah, some poison could be put in things, you know.
Right, exactly. And what a lot of people are doing
It's
nowadays
really a
too,
dangerous practice.
because they trust it more, it's a
Hmm.
contained space and all that bullshit, is you do the
Hmm.
trunk or treat, like at a local church or whatever, and people just bring a trunk full of treats, and they fill up the whole parking lot, and the kids just go car to car instead of house to house. So by the time they hit the end of the parking lot, they've already got a full bag. So, and that's what a lot, it seems like a lot of people are doing these days.
Released 25 years ago, Shriek, If You Know What I Did Last Friday the 13th. Isn't that a comedy, a spoof?
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta be. Bullet, starring Steve McQueen. I just watched him in Towering Inferno, premiered 57 years ago, 1968. Love Bullet. He was the highest
Yeah.
paid person in Hollywood at that time.
Really? Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I gotta make a drink. Be right back.
Robert Vaughn was in Bullet. Robert Vaughn was also played a similar role in Towering Inferno. He was also a politician in that as well. Bless you. Michael McKean turned 78 the other day. Wow, on the 17th. There he is. Lenny and Squiggy. He was Lenny. And in Spinal Tap, and I believe that's Clue. The movie on the right. 78 years old.
He just started it.
He played the police officer that stopped Steve Martin and John Candy in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Blew a bunch of dust in the air, so my dad sneezed like crazy.
It's like, ew. It's just like chunks.
Well, it was probably lucky in the pack and into a red shirt.
1963, The Haunting, adapted from Shirley Jackson's 1959 novel, The Haunting of Hill House, was released. I've been actually wanting to watch that. They say that's pretty good, The Haunting. Metro Golden Mayer coming out with that. You may not believe in ghosts, but you cannot deny terror.
Is that the Vincent Price edition?
I
got Vincent Price.
No.
Okay, I'm thinking of the other one. There's two of them that came out around. The Haunting of Hill House is really good, and then
I think what you're thinking of came out in the 50s with Vincent Price.
Might have been
late 50s. Yeah, this came out in 1963 from a 1959 novel, The Haunting of Hill House.
Yeah, from what's the name?
Yeah. Here was a good one. The Devil's Advocate, starring Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino, premiered 28 years ago in 1997.
That one was all right. But I enjoyed that.
I remember when it first came out on VHS and then later on disc. Devil's Advocate. I can't even think about what that's about. I guess Al Pacino played the devil in that.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a head of super powerful New York law firm, and he hires like this country hick fucking lawyer, and he's grooming him to be like some kind of general in Hell's Army or something. It's a pretty good movie. It's got a lot of weird shit going on. It's pretty neat.
Right. 22 years ago in 2003, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake.
Yeah. Not great.
Not great. Yeah, compared to the original, what can stand up? Because that original is
Yeah,
just
no.
raw. You know.
So yeah, Toby Hooper pulled off a masterpiece on that first one, dude. He doesn't even
Hollywood
hardly
Square.
show any
Oh
bloodshed
no,
whatsoever. But it's still
it's
one of
all
the most
suggestion.
disgusting.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's
yeah,
one
it's
of the
all suggestion.
hardest movies to watch, even without any extra gore.
Yeah, I mean, by the end, when she dumps herself in the back of that truck and with that blood-soaked hair, because she's all got red hair, it's covered with blood.
Mm,
You know, so there is blood in it. But yeah, the person in the freezer,
yeah, but not,
wow. You know.
there's blood in it, but nowhere near as much as what people think.
1966, 59 years ago, almost 60 years ago. I used to watch this all the time. Hollywood Squares, hosted by Peter Marshall, started in 1966. That ran a long time on Hollywood
Yeah,
Squares. Long time.
Paul Lind was usually the center square.
Match Game was another
Yeah,
one.
and
I always
there was
liked Match Game.
just an indie movie that came out about Texas Chainsaw Massacre last Halloween, I think, Carrie. Yeah. If you look on YouTube, you should be able to find that one too.
Smallville premiered 24 years ago in 2001 on WB, and that ran for 10 seasons.
Yeah, that turned into a mess.
Candyman premiered 33 years ago in 1992. I remember that when it was on VHS. Candyman.
Yeah, dude. That was when we still had the fucking projects up here on the south side of Chicago. They filmed in there. And then the very next year after Candyman was filmed, it might have been 2 years, they started tearing down Cabrini Green and
Candy Man.
ooh, I'm scared.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre has had 6 remakes, spin-off Netflix movie and TV series. Yeah, that just tells you the original visceral and that mob. And that was I love Candyman movies, such an underrated horror. Says Carrie. Bride of Chucky premiered 27 years ago in 1998. Bride of Chucky.
That's a fun one.
That's a fun one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a B movie, but it's fun. It's got Jennifer Tilly, I think it is, or Meg Tilly. One of the Tilly sisters is the voice of the Bride of Chucky. It's a lot of fun.
October 16th, 1976, Disco Duck by Rick Dees and his cast of idiots reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. I remember that. Disco Duck. Yeah. That and CBs were big.
I used to be able to do a good duck voice, but my voice is too deep now to do the duck anymore.
Do you remember Don't Look Now, starring Julie Christie and Donald Sutherland, premiered in theaters 52 years ago? That was a horror sort of murder thing, wasn't it? 1973.
Yeah, I remember the name, dude, but I couldn't tell you what happened.
Here's the movie poster right there. Donald Sutherland later was in Body Snatchers.
Did you say Julie Strain was in that?
Julie Christie.
Oh, Julie Christie. Okay. Julie Strain is. Oh.
Julie Christie would have been a good Bond girl, actually.
I don't remember her right off.
Yes, it's Julie Tilly, Jennifer Tilly, rather. She's also a Netflix version of Chucky. Chucky movies and TV series are great.
Okay, so it's not Meg, it's Jennifer. But yeah, she does a great job doing Bride of Chucky. She's a lot of fun.
Hello, Mary Lou Prom Night 2 was released in 1987. Did you see that?
Oh, was what's her face back in that one? The girl from Halloween with the great boobs.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I don't see.
Carrie Fisher's daughter.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Mary Lou wants to be prom queen, even if it kills her again.
No. All right, maybe Terry, you might be old enough to remember this. Oh, fuck.
Okay. What happened?
Hold on. I'm probably gonna have to come back in. Drop the link for me. Wait,
Okay.
am I still here?
Yeah, you're
Wait,
still
I'm
here.
still here.
Hey, you're
Okay,
still
hold
here.
on. Oh, I thought I kicked myself. I was just gonna ask Carrie or anybody else if they remember. I think it was like late '80s, early '90s. There was a song that was on Dr. Demento at the time. It was called "Everybody Run." The prom coming queen's got a gun. Yes, no, anyone? Oh my god, the lyrics are so funny. You just shot coach, whatever. I forget what her name was. Susie, why would you do that?
1977 Kiss Lunchbox and Thermos.
Oh, dude.
That thing looks in the mint
That's worth.
condition.
That is worth some money right now, my friend.
You know it. Yeah, I mean, I listened to the Rob Liefeld podcast. You know, he had put something out on X, and I thought, I'm going to listen to one of these. And he was talking about Neil Adams and how it influenced like John Byrne, and how he was going to do a thing with Neil Adams with the X-Men, and that kind of morphed into the graphic novel God Loves Man Kills. With Brent Anderson doing the artwork, so that Neil Adams
Say, that one. Yeah, that was.
It was
somebody
good,
else.
but it wasn't what Rob Liefeld and Neil Adams were kind of working on. Actually, there's some artwork from that. I'll try and find that. But on that, he was talking about the loss of Ace Frehley and how big they were at the time, and he said he looked up on eBay those Marvel Kiss magazines that came out in 77 and 78, where they actually put their blood in the ink. Are going for about like $400 and something now.
Really? Oh, sweet. Yeah. I got one.
Yeah. But will you put it up for sale? Huh.
Yeah, hopefully I won't have it. Hopefully I won't have it for long.
All right. There you go. Well, what you gonna do for dinner? I'm kind of curious. Have you got that figured out yet, or not?
Oh, I've got some kind of plan. I don't know.
I've been eating. I think I've had enough of this cotton candy crap, at least for now.
Yeah, she's been hanging out with the girls and doing some other stuff while we were streaming, so I haven't really talked to her about it.
Okay. They got no peanuts or something symbol on the back of this. It's amazing how many people suffer from peanut allergies. That was not a thing back in the day for us. Everybody tried peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Before we go, how many people we got here?
We got
We got
4.
we got 4. All right, everybody, give me a vote. You want me to go to the next dollar store for the kingfish, or should I go to like one of the little gourmet specialty stores and mix it up a little bit?
Oh, we got 3. That comment, we got 3.
Shit. All right. Well, 1 in the chat if you want me to say dollar store.
That
2 if
never
you want me
works,
to-
but you keep trying. That never works. But yeah, just somebody put up a 1, will you? So somebody will win. Show some mercy. She says you got to watch this on Facebook. From Facebook.
No, I don't. No. If you can't even give me a 1 or a 2, I don't have to watch anything. I got news for you on.
Oh, we got a 1. We got a 1.
Yeah. Fuck you, Rex.
Well, I told you go to the dollar
Yeah.
tree and get you some toasteds, man. They're good value for $1.25. Cheaper than your and they got some of that canned crap you like too, you know. Pick you up a can of Jack Mackerel or something.
I already did everything the Dollar Tree had. I gotta move on to a new store, a new item.
We got a 1. We got a 1, and it's not me.
All right. So Gary says dollar store, still not specialty store. All right. All right, Carrie, I'll go do the next dollar store then, babe. What'd you say? Squirrel trying to hustle.
She said, hide behind the bed. We hear the cops coming.
Nah, that's not for me.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
It's not for me. It's amazing. We can, you know, the things that we don't hear, but like sirens and stuff, you can hear that stuff in the background very easily.
Yeah, well, I only live a block and a half away from the fire station and the police station, so it's good.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing if you need them. Can you hear the train where you're at? Can you hear the trains?
No, I don't have any trains anywhere close to my
town. I love anywhere you're at in town, you can just about hear the trains because I think they kind of like encircle the whole town.
Yeah, we used to have a couple that ran through this little town, but they, I mean, rerouted them, 75, 100 years ago. So now all the old train paths are bike paths and stuff now where you can ride your bike around.
Well, to my last backer, and I will have those promo cards to reveal probably later this week. She's going to be printing them up this week, and I'll probably have them done by Friday at least, hopefully. Didn't get her a pig ear, but I got her water buffalo ear. How about that? I wondered if she would like this or not. I got her the biggest one I could. So thank you for backing the book and giving Abby a treat. You know, so give that dog a pig ear. Well, I'm going one better and giving her a water buffalo ear.
It's got to be a little bigger than a pig, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen pig ears this big, and I also got her some water buffalo jerky. So I'm getting ready to.
I mean, yeah, some pigs get pretty huge. I mean,
you know, they went not too long ago. They went to printing on some of the products that they carry, $1.25. Well, then they changed the price to $1.50, so they had to go around and put this red dot on everything to cover up the old price.
Oh shit.
Think they saved some money? No. Anyway, keep collecting. We'll see you again tomorrow on
the 4 o'clock shadow.
Keep collecting.
Almost
like we rehearsed that.